So hey everybody, this is Bill Gross, real estate broker here in LA, LAProbateexpert.com, and I'm here with my friend and associate, colleague in the business, but attorney in probate, expert in attorney in probate and estate issues, Crystal Hill. Say hi, Crystal.
Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Crystal Hill.
So here you are from your money shot in the background there. Very, very nice, very impressive. Tell us a little about your practice, where you are, what you are, and how long you've been doing it.
Okay, I'm an attorney. I've been an attorney for, I guess it's about 17 years now. And so I practice primarily in the area of probate as well as family law. We're located downtown. We have an office in downtown Long Beach. What we do there is we assist people in family law and probate matters. And so I have a law office as well as a business. The business is called My Legal Team. And My Legal Team is a group of paralegals who will assist self-represented litigants. So people that are representing themselves in probate or family law, if they need some assistance with the process, with the documents, we will assist them. If they decide they need attorney representation, then they come on over to the law office side for either a limited scope representation or full service. Yeah.
So I see it as, as somebody who's referred people to your office, I see like, I'm not sure which shoe fits. Let's try on both and see which one works for you, right? Oftentimes I'll call your paralegal, one of them is Stephanie, and they'll call her and talk to her and get some questions answered and get the ball rolling a bit. And then they find out, ooh, it's a little bit more, we need an attorney. And they just bring you in however that happens, right?
Absolutely. That's exactly the way it happens. Some matters are more complicated than others, and some are easier handled by a self-represented litigant, and some are easier handled by an attorney. I've been practicing probate for so long, primarily litigation, that when the complicated matters arise, I'm there to assist. And so we can be of service in that way as well. Mm-hmm.
So 17 years, you started when you were 11 years old. That's awfully young for an attorney.
Exactly. That's what I like people to think. So yeah, let's go with that.
The way I came across you was I saw in the court that the county and the state really struggled. So many people need more help than is available. And so there's resources that are available and come at the fringes. And I sought out, where to send people who need help, who maybe don't think they can get an attorney or don't think they get legal help. And so you were doing a series of seminars, talks at the law library downtown LA that were really oriented for somebody who just wanted to do it all themselves, but were a little lost or stuck in the mud on something. How long were you doing those talks? And tell me a little bit about that.
Well, you know what? The primary focus of My Legal Team is to educate, right? Because we're talking about assisting self-represented litigants. And so the question became, how do we educate on a broader level? And I had been previously working with the law library, and they asked me one day, they said, hey, do you want to come and lead a workshop or two? And I said, I would love to. And so now I've been doing it since 2017. We lead quarterly workshops. They just added a new workshop. The workshop that is the most popular, where we usually get a sold out attendance, is the probate workshop. So what we try to do is we try to give people enough information so that they feel comfortable handling the basic probate matters on their own. And I want to emphasize basic, because some things are more complicated and they do need to be handled by an attorney.
No, I've been there, and it usually sold out. Like they're dragging chairs in from other rooms and squeezing as much as possible. That obviously can't happen today. We're speaking here in April 2020, where there's not going to be any squeezing in a room. So tell me, what other resources do you see available for people who want to learn and educate themselves, maybe, and do some of the work themselves, or do the majority of the work themselves even?
Okay, so we still are offering the class, and now it is turned into a webinar. And
nice.
So if you go to the law library's website, you can sign up for the workshop as a webinar. We've added an additional workshop in regards to wills and trusts. So you get some general information just about wills and trusts and preparation. But if you need some immediate questions answered, feel free to call the office. That's what our paralegals do. They answer questions about the probate process. And when the question becomes, more involved, more complicated, more detailed, then they set you up for an attorney consult. And that way you can talk to me or another attorney, and you can lay it all out and we can go through your options. So you really have an opportunity to talk about the circumstances involving your issue, and then we talk about your options. Mm-hmm.
Now, really, the way you do this, you're really fine either way. I know other attorneys, sometimes it sounds like, come on, will call us and ask a question, and it's just about getting them to write a big check. You actually you're okay with people doing the probate with a paralegal, maybe helping with some forms and some limited service assistance. You guys are okay with that. That's part of your normal business flow.
Yeah, that is part of our normal business model. I created my legal team after I worked, I actually worked in the courthouse at the Self-Help Center, and I saw the need for the assistance, for a self-represented litigant to receive information. And not everyone is either able to retain an attorney or needs to retain an attorney. And so we've designed it so that you're not being asked to put down a huge retainer if it's for something basic. The paralegals will walk you through it. They will answer the questions. If you'd like for them to fill out the paperwork for you, we charge you a fee and they will fill out the paperwork for you. But there's a need there. Right. And the model was designed to basically fill the need. I'm a very big advocate of education, and a lot of people can do some of this themselves. So why shouldn't they be able to?
Now, in your My Legal Team product, there is like an education piece that goes along with, meaning if I was a self-help, self-represented litigant, and was just using the paralegal side, as I understand, there's like a monthly education piece that goes along with that?
Yes, you're right. So you have the opportunity to be a part of our monthly subscription program. And what that does is you pay a fee monthly. It's a small fee, and you can call and you can ask questions. We also send you information about the stage of the case or the probate process that you're in. So we want you to know what's ahead of you, right? We want you to know what you're about to encounter, and we want to give you the information so that you feel empowered to continue. So we do that along with those people. We do that for people who have a monthly subscription. Yeah.
And so one thing I tell people is, well, typically, if you're not, well, not typically, if you're not presenting them, you're not going to go to court with them by definition, right? Yes, but yes. I'm there every day in LA County at the Moss Courthouse. So if I'm referring you to Crystal's team, just know that I can meet you at your hearings, because I'm going to be there pretty much at the 8:30 when the court opens up again almost every day. So you're not all on your own. We work together as a team, and frankly, I work probably more with Stephanie or your staff, because you're busy doing what attorneys do, and I'm more on the front line in some cases, right? So we have a whole team of people helping.
So that's what we like. So yes, you said it. You said it, Bill. You're there every day. Every day that I go to court, I see you. So if I'm not representing you on a matter, if I'm not representing an individual, if another attorney from that we've referred you to is not representing you, you still have someone to basically encourage you and who's very knowledgeable. So Bill, you're right. You're there. You've seen pretty much everything, and you can answer a significant amount of questions as well. But we hope that, we've gotten you prepared for your hearing. But like you said, you're there. And so that can be a comfort. You want to know someone when you go to an environment like that.
People the first time, the judge and attorneys and everybody's dressed up. It's very serious. You talk about money. So I try to tell people, and I also do classes ahead of time. So if you're going to be self-represented, you have a hearing coming up, again, when the court opens up again, you're welcome to come down and meet with me before, and I can show you what the courtroom looks like. You can even go into your particular courtroom and see your judge in action probably, and see kind of what those matters look like, so you'll feel comfortable and confident when your matter is there. So that's an option. And then at the same time, I had people who thought they're self-help and then got in the mud a little bit and go, whoa, I need some help. And it wasn't like another attorney starting from scratch. Really, you were able to kind of to take it from my legal team and step in and be a full service attorney, right? Superwoman shows up and solves the problem.
Yeah, so sometimes when people start on this process on their own, they do realize that it's more work than they anticipated, or it's more complicated. Sometimes the facts change. And so then, like you said, I'm here to swoop in and say, okay, well, I'll assist you. I can represent you. And then we start talking about full service representation. Luckily for probate, everything's statutory. So you pretty much, if things are standard, it's going to be, the cost is going to be laid out. But yeah, that's what I'm here for. I've been doing it for so long. I love it. The litigation part of it really excites me. And so that's another reason why, if it's a basic probate, I feel as if we give you the tools, you can handle it on your own. And when it gets complicated and litigation is needed, that's what I love to do. So that's where I come in. Yeah.
So we're speaking here today. It's the end of April 2020, and the truth is the courtroom is closed to all but emergency items, but people are still filing probate. So the cases are being filed and matters are being filed in paper form, but there's no hearings going on, correct?
That's correct. So right now you can file and you will get a hearing date. Right now we filed something today. We got a hearing date for July.
Right.
And so they're setting things for July currently. Once the courts open up, things will continue, maybe in a different fashion, but you know, they will continue then.
We don't know, but there's a huge backlog. And so I tell people is you want to get your act together now, because when it opens up, the last thing you want to do is get in front of a judge and get delayed again. Like that's just going to be a nightmare. And they're not going to be in a mood to put up with delays and mistakes. They're going to want things done to push through what they can right away, right? So more than ever, get stuff together.
Yeah, that's a great point, Bill. That's a great point. Things may not, judges may not be as lenient as they were previously. And so if you're representing yourself, you really want to make sure you have all of your paperwork together, you have everything filed correctly, you have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. And so by contacting us, we can help you do that, right? We want to make sure things move smoothly and as quickly as possible, efficiently. Yeah.
And can I add, never interrupt the judge. Never.
Yeah. And a lot of self-represented litigants, they do that, and it infuriates the judge, and then they feel like they're being attacked. But that's the number one rule. Don't interrupt the judge.
Ever. Okay, very good. Well, look, I appreciate the chance to meet with you here today. And again, you guys are very open. I'll put in the social media, phone number, and the website and email link for my legal team as well. But real quick, while I have you, what's the best phone number to call if they have questions or want to start the process?
562-479-0900. That is the number for my legal team. Give us a call. We're open from 9 to 5, even now, Monday through Friday. Yeah.
You are. I checked the office. I talked to a couple of them last week, so I know you guys are up and running. And I'll put that in the social media as well. And if I can help Bill Gross, call me, text me, email me. And if I need to help you work with them, I'm here to help with that process as well. So, Crystal, thanks so much for your time today. It's great to talk to you always, but particularly in these circumstances. So you're being safe. You're home with your kids.
I am. And so I've got both children here, and I think they're going a little stir crazy now. They want to get out, but you know, we're doing what we can here, working from home. They're studying from home. Yeah.
You're all dressed up, all professional, and with a money shot for the kids' class. I don't know how you do that. I close the door in my office, and I don't even know what's going on out there. I don't want to know what's going on out there. So, well, good for you. Well, thank you so much for your time today. It's always great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you as well. Enjoy talking to you.